saying that A is for, a matter of fact, the reason why this stopped, this is the second part, is I have an alarm for 4:05, because every time I hear 4:05, it's going to remind me of what they do to a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old with Down syndrome. This is why they're making me be a father. Because the reality of what they do to people is so disgusting that they still want me to look at them, or at least look at myself as, oh my gosh, oh no. Courtney, all I pray for her is that she never put in this program where she be tortured, and her, not only her, but her children that she has, that has no connection with me, will be tortured too. Matter of fact, they even it got to the point where they brought a black woman, which Courtney is not, with a blonde wig during COVID in New York City to make me believe that she was Courtney. They have zero limitation of how fictional they can be. And every time these things brings up, they are telling me how I'm going to be tortured, and as if to just diverge from that. This is how they do their things. Every time they manipulate something that's falsified to make you accept this, they then immediately bring up torture. God give me strength for this torture, but so for people who can even make you believe that you and this woman have children, that me and Courtney, zero. They have no limit of what they can create. Now, imagine when it comes to the peripheral type of torture, it's not stop. It's crazy. In my brain, they're like, oh, maybe you do. Let me just say, target visual, they are repainting reality. They call their reality for a reason, because reality is not a factor. The reality they live on is what they can put together. I want to say this as clear as I can, that they are making me believe, or trying to make me believe, that I have a child with Courtney. He's a 8-year-old boy, or maybe not, I think they said that 2 years ago. So now this imaginative individual is now 10 years old, or is 9 years old, or something like that. They have no shame. And I will never identify with these false memories. Now they're like, maybe somebody else. Listen, I don't care who else they're talking about. What I'm saying is, this created child that they made me have with Courtney for me in college is non-existent. Now they try to make, but what about maybe this person? Like, what? You understand? And so for me, I will never identify with these manipulations. I'll never identify with these storylines. Give me a second, they're doing things to my organs. And it's just that now they tell me how I'm going to be knocked out. They paint stories, because me, I've been validated with too much. While they create these fictional stories, the reality of what they're part of is crazy. It's not a fictional story when I say they torture women and torture them so horrible. They rape them and torture them to the point of destruction. That's what I have a child with Courtney that's 10 years old now, 8 years old. Meaning that's why they want to come up with this story. They have no shame. They have no shame to what they can create. No shame. They can look at, you can have a video of everything in front of you. They'll come and be like, oh, no. And you can be looking at like, how did they do this? I'm literally seeing this here. So, no, see, trash ass. It's our reality. No, it's not your reality. It's distorted reality. The reality you're in is that you're supposed to manipulate me into accepting whatever false reality stories. And the reason why you're creating this reality is because I know what you do to women. And so to create a story where me and this person, this interaction, created a child to vilify me, is because you're trying to counter the fact that you actually torture children and women, and rape is continuously used. So this doctor is supposed to, I'm like, I'll go into doctor's offices understanding that they are perps, because I've been validated that they do that. They involve themselves in this program. They make it hard for the target individual to function. Doctors, nurses, all of that has been well testified way before my time. Women trying to get rape kids refused by a women doctor. I know what they do. This is why I have a fictional child with Courtney. There is no shame. And to hear a doctor who's trying to A for apple, B for boy, I'm like, oh. One thing is zero doubt. Absolute zero doubt. But because I will never meet this Courtney, I'll never know where. They can make me imagine this. As long as there's no way for me to go and have a just confirmation or anything, they can create stories. And even when you have it, they have no shame. This is what perps are supposed to be doing. By the way, my number didn't change since my phone number did not change from 2008, 9 to 2020. So if anybody ever had my phone number and needed to contact me, there was plenty of number. There's a plenty of time to get to me. So if anybody was looking for me, wanting to interact with me or address me, it would be easy. You could actually Google my name and find me. Matter of fact, don't even Google. Just call the number you use. Nothing. My number did not change. Nothing changed. In my head, they try to be like, no, but they're looking for you, and maybe that she deleted her number. Your number is like, what? My number never changed. Never. Never. Until 2020, I came to this city. So it's about creation, fictionality of all sorts. They make it sound like, man, I was the hardest person to find. Jesus. No shame. But let me just say, they have no limit of how fictional stories can get. I mean, they're literally telling you they're going to frame you. And telling me, you raped me. I don't know who's talking to me. It sounds like a child. You understand? These are the people coming up with these narrations. And to see a doctor who I know is compromised, because this is commonly seen, say A for apple, B for boy. I'm like, oh God. And she kept repeating, so A as apple, B as a boy. Oh, now you know what? You're right. My 8-year-old boy. Oh, a doctor like you will not be compromised. They have no shame. And somebody who, like, as I'm saying these things, I'm hearing this V2K individual, these people, my gosh. Self-respect is like, okay, when they clock in for this job, it's like, okay, self-respect, I'll see you when I'm off. He's like, oh, now he just